Hi, my name is John Adkins. I'm an artist, and this is my work. It's a piece called Dark as the Darkest Night, and it comes from a series of works that I'm dealing with right now. The overall writing idea is Southernisms. It's from my experiences as a boy. I grew up in the Chicago suburbs, but my parents are from Kentucky, and the experiences of going back and seeing my family and experiencing the contrast between one culture and another, and how I translated that into works. It's also about my relatives who are coal miners and have been coal miners. And I use many different materials. I use language, and I use actual physical coal, and I have cast plaster teeth. These are symbols that represent these memories. The music comes from old regular Baptist hymns, and that's what I experienced going to church in that community. Such an emotional experience. We would have, when I had to go to funerals, unfortunately, which I did, they would sing, and it would really add to the sorrow of the moment. The outhouse represents, it's more of a literal representation of experiences growing up where my grandmother had an outhouse and we had to use it growing up. The piece is also about energy and about the abuse that I think certain aspects and cultures experience because they don't maybe have the influence or the money to change their situation. So in essence, they're used to kind of carve out and get energy for those of us that were willing to pay for it. And there's very large companies that are making lots of money doing it. So I think there's that layer as well. So it's a combination of my personal experiences with something bigger, more global, and the choices that we make as a culture. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the tour.